Your children are reflecting to you your unfinished business. First and foremost, above all other things, forgive yourself. You did the best you could with the light, the understanding, the wisdom, the resources, the perspective that you had at that time. Bring your attention back to your own personal spiritual practice of meditation and self-inquiry and clearing the subconscious beliefs and negative emotions from your own personal field of consciousness. This is how you truly make amends. And so if you see in your children a suffering, let's say in sadness or addiction or guilt, being controlling or whatever it is you see in them, let it be a mirror for you of what you have not yet resolved within your own inner being. Face these things within you and clear them forever from your own personal experience. Issue a decree, the buck stops here with me. The best thing that you can do to be a friend and a mentor for them, a wise person in their life, is to live free. Live by your truth. Be authentic. Be real. Tell the truth. Live in alignment with your values. Yes? Hello, precious ones. I'm Angie Hipple. Welcome to the Judah channel, where we are channeling the gorgeous, wise, powerful, loving collective of angels known as Judah. And tonight, if you are a parent or you have a parent or have had a parent, this message is for you. James sent in a question, and I felt really inspired to do this evening's channeling and talk on parenting. So I'll begin with James's question, and we'll hear Judah's response and anything else they want to say on the topic. And then I might have a few things to add. So here we go. James said, as a very young, strict father of my two children, I feel I caused some psychological damage to my children that is playing out subconsciously in their lives today as adults and causing them difficulties in their personal relationships and interpersonal relationships. Okay, so the question is there anything I can do to repair or rectify this? Let's see, I need my glasses, sorry. Oh, as it pains my heart now to think I've impacted their lives in this way. Beautiful. Is there anything I can do to repair or rectify this, as it pains my heart to know I impacted them this way? Yes, so there are so many things that you can do to rectify this situation. First of all, if and when the time is right, and if and when it won't put too much emphasis on you, and will serve your young one, your children. Tell them you are sorry and be specific about what it is that you wish you had or had not done, what you would have done differently for them. Ask for their forgiveness. Take responsibility. Now, if you are attempting to make these amends to make yourself feel better, to alleviate your guilt, we would encourage you not to do that, to wait. But if you really have resolved enough of your guilt that you can share your apology with an aim to ease the suffering of your child through this apology, then proceed in this way to make amends. So, to be more succinct, you must evaluate if your attempts at making amends or making an apology is serving you or serving them, and if it will serve to heal their heart in some way, if there is that potential, then proceed. Now, first, we want to speak to this part about it paining your heart. We want you to, first and foremost, above all other things, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for anything that you feel guilty about. For what we want you to know, the truth is this: you did the best you could with the light, the understanding, the wisdom, the resources, the perspective that you had at that time. And you did the best you could to, from your perspective and perception, to be loving. And so even your strictness, your harshness, was from your ego's perspective, it was an attempt at being loving. Yes? Okay, so we love that you have the awareness now that that wasn't for their best good. And we understand the pain that you feel to watch them suffer consciously and unconsciously in their relationships due to your parenting. But we want to say that feeling guilty will not rectify the situation. It will literally only perpetuate the suffering. Not yours only, but theirs as well. Guilt perpetuates suffering. Guilt is an ego's game. It is a game perpetuated by the ego. And as long as there is a feeling of guilt in you, the ego is in play. And no freedom comes when the ego is in play. So love yourself, forgive yourself, fully ask for forgiveness if you need to, and then let it go and don't bring it up again. Yes, 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 yes. And here is what you can do that is of the utmost importance in rectifying your children's pain. We want you each and all to know that your children are reflecting to you your unfinished business. Karma is primarily experienced in life through one's children. Your children are playing out your karma, your unfinished business. And so if you see in your children a suffering, let's say in sadness or addiction or guilt or being controlling or whatever it is you see in them, let it be a mirror for you of what you have not yet resolved within your own inner being. And so turn your eyes and your attention off of your adult children. Bring your attention back onto yourself, your own inner being. Sit with yourself. Heal what you see being reflected back to you. Heal it. Find within you what is in your field of consciousness that allowed you to be this strict father. What is it that you believed about life, about children, about parenting? What were you afraid of that caused you to be overly strict with them? Face these things within you and delete them permanently, clear them forever from your own personal experience. Yes, focus on yourself, for you see, every parent here of adult children has the opportunity to, in the realm of spirit, issue a decree. The buck stops here with me, you see. And so, for example, if a parent has an adult child that is acting out in addiction, you must take your eyes off that child trying to fix that child and instead bring them into your own inner being and look with closely, not with judgment, not with harshness, but with curiosity. Angie said, Judah said to me that this child's addiction is reflecting something of myself back to me. And so look within yourself with curiosity, without judgment. What are you addicted to? Are you addicted to eating, overeating? Are you addicted to gaming on your phone? Are you addicted to work? Are you working yourself to death, not allowing yourself to rest? Look within yourself. Find your own addictions. Be ruthless with yourself. Ruthless in not in punishing yourself or judging yourself, but in taking positive action to take responsibility for the addiction that is manifesting in your life. And you see, as you clear addiction from your field, then your children following after you have a clearing that makes the way for them then to really truly be free. You see, so that they are not resolving generations of karma. Generations, in this example, it would be addiction. Yes? So then they can just deal with their own day-to-day happenings rather than having the added dimensional pressure of generational baggage. And so for each of you, as you resolve your own ego constructs and clear what is unwanted from your field, you make life easier for your grown children. Yes, because you alleviate them from generational baggage. We will give you an example of this, for instance. In the United States, in the early days of this country, the beautiful, glorious, regal, strong African American people who were taken captive and brought here were brought to their knees with suffering, sadness, violence, and pain. And you see many still to this day, beautiful African American men in particular, are suffering under violence. Suffering, being both the victims and perpetrators of violence, because there is violence in the field of consciousness of their ancestors. And so for them to resolve this karma, this generational ancestral karma, to be a nonviolent, loving, and compassionate person, it requires more effort than, say, another child or person from another background that does not have all of that generational, ancestral stuff following them around. We're not saying any of this to dishearten you at all, but just to make you aware. And there are young ones who have been born with particular cultures, particular skin colors, particular experiences, because as a soul they are taking on the challenge of resolving a lot of this ancestral karma in the field that others suffer from. And this is their valiant and courageous soul's mission, yes? So going back to you, dear one, and these adult children, release your guilt, yes? Make amends if you need to. Yes, forgive yourself completely. Bring the attention off of your own adult children and back into yourself. Clear up as much within your own personal experience as you can in order to make it the burden easier and lighter for your beautiful children. Yes? And then live for them as a model. You see, when your children are adult, your role of parent is over, and you are then a friend. And so the best thing that you can do to be a friend and a mentor for them, a wise person in their life, is to live free. Live by your truth. Be authentic. Be real. Tell the truth. Live in alignment with your values. Yes? As Jesus said it this way, don't bother trying to get the speck out of another's eye if you have a log in your own eye. And so many of you are trying to assist your children with what you think is troublesome or wrong or should not be. And this is a judgment on your part. You are judging their experiencing. You are saying this should not be. It should not be this way. They should not be suffering in this way. And so you are trying to get the splinter out of their eye, but really, in truth, what is needed is for you to get the log out of your own eye. So bring your attention back to your own personal spiritual practice of meditation and self-inquiry, and clearing the subconscious beliefs and negative emotions from your own personal field of consciousness. And in doing this is how you truly make amends to your children for anything that is of a grievance to you. Feeling guilty will not alleviate their suffering, and it will only cause you to suffer more. But dealing with yourself, working with yourself in the proper way, will alleviate both your suffering and theirs. And we hope this is of assistance to you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So good. Hello, beautiful souls. This is Angie Hipple from the Judah channel, and I'm thrilled to share with you something truly extraordinary that has transformed my life, the lives of many people in the Judah family, and countless others around the world. Imagine coming home to a sanctuary of peace and harmony where all the stresses of your day melt away, and your well-being, your physical, mental, and emotional well-being is flourishing. This is the magic of Focus Life Force Energy, FLFE. Judah often refers to the co-founders of FLFE, Jeffrey and Clayton, as the Wright brothers of consciousness. just like the Wright brothers who imagined and then brought to life this incredible, fantastic dream that humans could fly. Jeffrey and Clayton are pioneering a new phenomenon in the realm of human consciousness so that humanity can soar. FLFE creates a high consciousness field around your home, your workplace, your cell phone if you're on the go. It's like having the energies of Machu Picchu and other sacred sites right on your own home, right in your living space. Now, what's truly remarkable about FLFE is this. The typical subscriber gains 30 points in their personal level of consciousness in the first 90 days with FLFE. Now, what does that mean? Why is that so extraordinary? To put this in perspective, Dr. Hawkins' research found that the average person only gains 5 points in a lifetime in their own personal level of consciousness. So to be able to gain 30 points in your personal level of consciousness in just 90 days, well, that's just nothing short of miraculous in my book. This is an incredible acceleration of your personal spiritual growth. Now, as someone who is deeply connected to nature, to music, to the healing arts through psychic and channeling gifts, I have experienced firsthand the profound effects of FLFE. It mitigates harmful EMFs. It turns down the volume of all the psychic noise that I hear from the many thousands of people that live around me in my home in the city. It supports better sleep, better health, clearer thinking. It also helps to clear any negative energies or historical imprints on my home, on your home, any ancestral negative karmic baggage on the property that might be associated with the land or the buildings. What I love most about FLFE is that it aligns with my personal journey with Judah, and it supports all the work that I do with you and with Judah in high consciousness fields. It's creating an environment to nurture my growth and my health, and it can do the same for you. Now, I'm sharing with you about FLFE today, not because I need your money. I don't. And FLFE does not need your money. I'm sharing it with you because I really believe that it's going to help your spiritual growth process and support you in a way that you deserve. You're here because you want to grow. That's the whole reason you're here at the Judah channel. You're here because you are learning to be an infinite, supreme creator being. You want to create a beautiful, high vibe, conscious life for yourself and all those that you care about. And that's why I'm sharing FLFE with you. FLFE has been a transformative blessing in my life. It's created an environment that supports all the beautiful work that I do with Judah and each one of you. It's been so key for me that I've bought it for all of my adult children and grandchildren. I give it to them every year as a gift. I wouldn't want them to live without it. Now, FLFE offers 2 amazing services. There's FLFE property for your home, and there's FLFE everywhere on the go support. You can assign it to your cell phone. You can assign it to a piece of jewelry or a special object like your watch, something that you always have with you. You can try both of these services for free. It's a fully immersive service. It's a trial of 15 days. You do not have to give your credit card, and you do not have to cancel in order to avoid being charged at the end of that 15-day trial period. There are no strings attached. And if you have questions about the service and how it's working or how to best utilize it, or if anything's going on with you during that trial and you're not sure, you need some support, there's always a real person that answers the phone at FLFE to answer your questions about your property, your level of consciousness, what you're experiencing with the service. The customer service is amazing. Thank you for listening. We are here for you with infinite love and infinite possibilities, and I hope you'll make FLFE a support for you in all of that. We love you. Check out the link below. Tell them Judah sent you. See you soon.